Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Pocket Tears, our Pokemon Pocket YouTube channel. I'm a little bit hyped today when we're filming because we've been hosting, well, we've been doing a tournament within our Discord, which if you have not joined yet, you should. But we're hosting the tournament and I'm taking part, and I just finished my third game, and it was a bit of a clutch moment. Against one of our community members of Charizard deck. I was playing Darkrai Magnezone. We'll discuss that later towards the end of the week in our tournament recap video. But man, I'm just happy to win. I'm hyped. Anyway, we're not yet to talk about me winning tournaments because until I play Mike, that's why. Yeah. Anyway, we had to talk about another deck, Mike. So we've done the Palkia, we've done the Darkrai. I think it's time we give Dialga some love.
We thought at the beginning when the sets pulled, we thought it might be a little underpowered because how long it takes to power up. But having seen it in the meta and gone against it, it definitely can control the game if you can survive those first 2 turns. And there's lots of different versions you can play. I've seen Dialga Muse only. I've seen Dialga with obviously the metal Pokemon that...
Melmetal.
Metal, that's the one.
Yeah.
But this one here is, we would call our Darkrai Eater.
I would think so. Reason why he says that is because Darkrai is weak to grass. Obviously, Yanmega will just one-shot Darkrai with his attack and the weakness, unless there's a giant camp, but we'll get to that. But let's quickly go through the deck list and then get into a few games to showcase this to you guys. So a 2-2 Yanmega line. I love this EX Pokemon. Just colorless energy. Yeah, I know it discards, but it can work in pretty much every deck. So I really do enjoy it. Running a Mew EX. The Mew EX has come in very clutch for me because the one thing this deck lacks is one-shot ability, like one-hit knockout ability. Having Mew means Palkia, Charizard, Gyarados, no problem. You're sorted. So that's why you got Mew. You've got a 2-2 Dialga line just for energy acceleration. Obviously, Dialga's ability. Metallic Turbo, take 2 metal energy from your energy zone and attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. Mew works great with this because of the colorless energy. Yanmega works great with this because of the colorless energy. There's my immersive Dialga. Mike's got the Palkia. I got the immersive Dialga. So there we go. So very, very simple setup. The idea is basically try and start the Dialga, get your energy on, power up your bench, come in and clean sweep. Dialga's 30 damage complements Yanmega's 120 damage. You'd think, Yanmega doesn't kill, right? But this is the combination. I
was just about to say, that's what synergizes so nice. That 30 plus 120 gives you that 150.
Yeah.
So a lot of Pokemon are in that 1-hit KO range or 2-hit KO with the 2 Pokemon attacking. So Yanmega becomes a really powerful play.
I've opted for 2 X speed in this deck just because the majority of my attacking Pokemon are 1 retreat cost. And the reason why I've done X speed is because I've actually loaded up, I'll just skip to the end. I've loaded up on different types of supporters. I've got 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 1 Leaf. I found this to be the most consistent. Sabrina obviously coming in clutch when I need to rotate the field. Cyrus obviously if they're trying to run away with Dialga or with any of their Pokemon that Dialga's done damage to. I've got the Cyrus. The Leaf just to help retreat the Dialga instead of losing the energy. Obviously 2 Professor's Research, which is just standard. And then something interesting is that I've run 2 Giant Capes and a Rocky Helmet. Now the reason why I've done Giant Cape is because that takes Yanmega out of a 1-hit knockout zone for Palkia. This takes him to 160. Palkia can't one-hit knockout him at that point with Giant Cape, which is why I've run it in this deck. I also have a Rocky Helmet to help spread damage further, and I normally put this on my Dialga. This is just to try and accelerate damage. That means I'm doing 50 damage a turn, technically, when they attack me, which further accelerates the one-hit knockout potential of Yanmega playing into a Gyarados or a Charizard. So that's kind of why I've done that.
It's very clever because you can leave your Dialga in there maybe an extra turn knowing that you're forcing some damage on the field. Yeah. What I really like about your play is the Sabrina though. I think when the set released, we thought Cyrus would replace Sabrina in most decks. However, what we're seeing now with a lot of stall decks throwing up that Druddigon, if they haven't dropped a second Druddigon, getting around Druddigon with Sabrina can really put your opponent in a... And just remembering what you said about your last match, I think Sabrina won you your last round 3 match against Charizard, didn't it?
Literally. My opponent had Moltres up front. I managed to kill Moltres with Darkrai's ability. He then brought up Charizard, but I needed 1 prize. He had a Charmander on the bench, so I just Sabrinaed and won the game. Cyrus can't do that because I haven't damaged him. So still a very, very clutch, useful supporter card. Yeah, and then obviously 2 Pokeballs just to get out the basics, and then 1 Pokemon with communication. I found 1's enough. I get out the Yanmegas pretty consistently, so yeah. I've nicknamed this deck Metal Fly. Let's get into a few games. Alrighty. I am curious to know if this is a competitive deck enough to play in tournaments. I think it should be. I'm curious to see how it performs up to my Darkrai Magnezone deck, though. So let's see.
I think it depends on the meta in that particular tournament, right? So in our small version of a tournament right now, where there's only one Darkrai deck, which is you, I don't think this is the best play. However,
No.
that Mew means you do have options against Charizard, you have options against Palkia.
Speaking of Charizard.
There we go.
This is my third Charizard game over the last 2 days. Tired of Charizard. Okay, not an ideal start, starting with Mew, but that's okay. I did want to go second, though, so if that was a Dialga, that would have been perfect. So we'll Pokeball first.
The X speed, so you.
I do. So if I get a Dialga, which I do, this is now why we run X speed, ladies and gentlemen.
And just heads up, we're all in the habit of playing our Pokeballs before we hit the Professor Research, just to clean out that deck a little more, drop the numbers, and maximize the probabilities of drawing the right cards.
And this is perfect for me. This is, if I can hit a Yanma from this research, I'm happy. But this is exactly how I'd want my first turn to go. Because now if he attacks me, sure, I take 30, I'll take 50 because of weakness. I need to keep that in mind. But he will chunk a lot of damage for it. And I'll be able to kill him next turn if he doesn't retreat.
And you'll have Cyrus damage on him, so you can pull him up.
Speaking of Cyrus, unfortunately no Yanma, but that's okay. Mew will be just as fine because it's a Charizard deck. I actually don't really need Yanmega if I can keep Mew alive. But let's see how we go. Can you say Yanmega next turn, please? Because you've said Cyrus and he appeared, so and you've said Dialga and he's appeared. So please, can you say Yanmega next?
Top deck Yanmega. Here we go. Here it comes.
Yanma. Sorry, Yanma. I need Yanma first.
Let's see what he's gonna. Oh yeah, Yanma. Yeah, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Yeah. So he will want the Moltres up as soon as possible to suffer the pressure, and also knowing that you have fire weakness. Hopefully, if he has a good heads.
Interesting. I've not seen people run that card. Put 1 random Glamau, Stunky, or Krogan from your deck into your hand. I'm not sure what he's running. It's definitely a rogue deck. He's probably going to attack now. No, he's retreating. Okay, the 40 damage. Cheese. Please get Tails.
Well, not necessarily.
I should, yeah.
If he gets heads, you can chop him down a little bit there.
Yeah. Let's see. I personally would have attacked with the Charmander, but I understand why he wouldn't. But the Charmander is more secure damage, so... Okay, so 40 damage, he takes 20, that's okay. Is what it is. It's just a bit of a rogue deck. See what we can do. Pokemon Communication. Now, I am going to use it because I need to get a Yanma on the field.
Yeah, the worst thing is if you do this and you get another Yanmega.
Speak of the devil. Even if I got a Dialga, I wouldn't have been too upset. But yeah, also statistically speaking, I had 1 Yanmega in my deck, 1 Dialga, and 2 Yanmas. So statistically speaking,
you had a 50-50 shot of getting the right card there.
Yeah. So what I'm actually going to do now is I am going to power up Yanma because he's got no Charmander, which means he's not evolving Charizard next turn. So it doesn't really matter. So I'm pretty good to be doing this. If he attacks me, he'll die, so that's okay. He's probably going to just charge up the Charmander. It's a road deck. I don't know what to expect.
Well, it's interesting, and we love seeing some variations, you know, different types of decks. So it's not always the same 4 decks. I think the best thing I can say about the new set is it really did add a lot of
variety of sorts.
Already existing decks, plus add a couple of new decks. So it's difficult to predict what deck is the deck to play for big tournaments, small tournaments. It's really fun meta right now.
Yeah. Shout out to, I think his name is Epic. He just joined our channel. He also has a new deck. He's probably got a way around our Mewtwo struggle because we haven't managed to find a way to work with Mewtwo.
Back.
He's built a deck list with Cresselia in, which is a very interesting take, and I'm very keen to try it. We'll probably showcase it soon. But yeah, shout out to him. While this opponent decides what he's going to do.
Yeah, it's
I am
difficult for us to
so
really
confused.
predict what he's going to do when he's playing such a
So is
interesting deck.
okay. Well, I get the first prize. Hopefully I can pull Yanmega from here. It's not essential. I don't mind another Dialga. Giant Cape's nice. Although it won't really help against a Charizard matchup. What I like doing is keep powering up my Dialga so I can eventually do 100. I don't think anything he has can kill me right now. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to put the other Dialga on just in case. Could have powered him up already, but I don't really know what to expect of this guy. I will just put this... It doesn't really matter for this deck. Let's just go onto Dialga so we can put him up front. I only have one helmet anyway.
If he was playing Charizard,
It didn't matter.
didn't matter. But since we don't exactly know, he could be just a new player messing around.
So that'll be first prize to me. I am still not going to power up Mew. I'm going to start powering up this Dialga. I don't see a use for Mew in this matchup because it doesn't look like he has high attacking Pokemon and it's going to take a while for him to get Charizard. So
even if he did, he has no energy for his Charizard.
No. So I'm really not sure what the tech is behind this deck. I guess it's obviously Glameow doing the pose damage, but he conceded. Okay, well, thanks for wasting my time. No, I'm just kidding. All right, GG. Well, game one to me.
Well, what that game did do is it showcased the consistency of your deck setting up. If you were versing a tier 1 or tier A or top tier deck, your deck has set up. And there's very little anybody could have done to stop you in those first 2 turns of getting control over the field.
Well,
so
exactly.
The deck set up, your deck list is doing well. The question is, how does it handle like a bulkier deck, like
a level 50? That's insane. Bro played the game since beta. That's incredible.
He's coming up with all the gold cards now. Watch.
Level 50 is insane. All right, I'm scared. He's got a Darkrai deck. Dialga, perfect.
Could be troll.
Well, I smell Darkrai Weevil or Darkrai Magnezone.
Darkrai Magnezone.
Ooh, Darkrai Weezing.
Weevil, Weezing.
There we go. It's also a very strong deck at the moment. I get to go second, which is what I want as well. The problem is I don't have any search supporter cards or trainer cards, so we'll have to see what our top deck. Hopefully it's a research or a ball just to start getting Yanmega down.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. As soon as he drops that Dialga, you kind of get a good feel for what to power up, and hopefully it's not the Mew that comes to your hand.
Unfortunately, I cannot do anything but power up old Dialga now, which is okay. We can't be perfect all the time. We've had a great showcase, and now we got an average showcase. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm glad I got the helmet out, so at least I can punish him for doing damage to me. But he probably has Weezing in his hand. Yep, there it is.
And the whole idea with Weezing is that he's going to be hitting those Kogas possibly to minimize any damage. So, but Weezing is in that one-hit KO range for your Yanmega, so...
And Dialga, technically, because of the helmet. So, we... This is going to be a difficult matchup because he's going to chip away at me slowly. So if I don't power up quick enough and start taking prizes, I will probably lose this game. Alright, that'll be 40 damage.
Yeah, I do like this Weezing deck. I like the poison with the Darkrai.
You've really wanted to run it as well. You've been trying to...
I'm still hunting for a Darkrai.
Yeah.
I only have one.
I have one for you as soon as Trade Lock comes out of the new set. Alright, I have to Pokemon Communication this and just hope for another basic.
Yeah, you got a good chance of one.
I do. I have 3 other basics. 4 other basics.
Anything but a Mew. Come on.
I'll take it. I'll take it. It's useful. I'll take it.
And because you're only running one communication, there's no point holding the...
Exactly.
If you had 2, you might have thought maybe hold. But you want to put that extra energy on the field because in the format right now, energy acceleration is what's winning. Whether it's this Mewtwo that used to dominate or if it's now the Magneton, Magnezone energy acceleration.
Now, my concern here, right, is that Dialga's within killing range of the Darkrai when it powers up. I was going to switch out and start powering up with a fresh Dialga, but probably not. I'm just going to I'm going to sacrifice this one up front. I don't really see a way around it. I just need to get energy on my Pokemon as fast as I can. Next turn, I'll lose it. So I really need another basic.
Yeah, you 10 short to knock him out with a power up. I think I would have rather retreated and force him into a Cyrus to really
I
use
still,
his card.
oh man, I'm dead drawing now. It's okay. I'll be able to.
No, you want to put that on the other one, whichever one you're
No,
attacking.
this one will die next turn. Doesn't matter. I will attack with this one. So I'll have it so I don't have to leave. That's why I'll power him up, yeah. I could retreat. But then I'm just risking a Sabrina or a Cyrus.
Yeah, but you'd get some energy on the field, and you're either way. If he plays a Cyrus, I don't know. It's up to you.
I back it. I'd rather force out a Cyrus now. If he has a Cyrus or a Sabrina, fair play to him. It does mean he doesn't die next turn. Or he'll die next my turn. Well, whether that was a good enough move, it depends on his supporter cards. Either way, if he supporters out, my fresh Dialga stays healthy, so...
Yeah, I see the problem now, because it's a 4 energy attack. That's the problem. You put 1 energy short.
That's why I wanted to kind of tank with the other one and just give it. But it's a tough matchup. I didn't get my I didn't get
as
any
long
of my
as he
bench
doesn't
Pokemon.
hit a Koga, you're still good. And he doesn't hit the Koga, which means that you still kind of have control of this game.
The problem now is that he will kill me with his Dark. Maybe not. He
80 plus 20, 100.
No, but
plus
that poison. Yeah, he'll kill me. Come on, give me a basic. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pocket. If you've never played before, realize that best of 3 is the best way to avoid this type of shenanigans.
So I can either retreat, sacrifice this one, do damage on the Darkrai because of the cape. I think I might do that and power up. That's what I'm going to do. Because I will protect this one from being one hit knockout from Darkrai. I know it seems counterproductive, but I don't need much to kill him, and I'm just going to power him back up again.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to work around him.
Yeah, you're in emergency mode now because you're not getting anything else to attack with. Nice thing about Yanmega and Yanma is it's just a stage 1 in basic, so it won't take you long. Like if you draw the Yanma now, you know, Yanmega is powered up.
I did not expect him to do that. I think that might be a misplay on his part.
Why?
Well, he could have just been safer with a Wheezing and lost 1 prize if I managed to do the damage to kill him, right? Would have still killed me.
Did he not calculate the damage? Because it's 30 from the attack plus 10 from poison, so definitely...
It would have killed me.
Yeah, and
but
then
now I get free damage on his Darkrai with a Cyrus, so now it opens up the chance for me to win the game. I just need to get Yanma on the field, and I could probably win the game. I at least have bought myself an extra turn. Okay, I think he realized his mistake. Yeah.
Is he watching live?
Maybe.
Am I
He's
him?
in my room. Are you him? Are you playing? Show me your hands. Yeah, I think, like I say, I think there was a miscalculation. If he didn't do that, it would have been free Cyrus. It's okay. Hey, come on, mate. What are you doing? You know you were gonna attach the energy and attack, right?
Yeah, I think he definitely would have won the game if he could have hit that Koga, if he's playing Koga. Because he had his Wheezing on 10 HP. You hit that Koga and you've effectively made everything you've done up to that point pointless in terms of damage.
I am gonna kill his Wheezing. I'm gonna revenge kill him. He needs to make a decision. I'm gonna revenge. Interesting
if he
choice.
Attacks you.
He didn't. I've sustained a turn of powering up.
He's already used support. Okay, so I think you counting your lucky stars here because there's a lot of different options he could have made.
So I might retreat and keep this Dialga alive just to keep denying, and I think I'm gonna do it. Should I Sabrina, then X speed, retreat, attack with Dialga.
New Dialga.
But then I risk losing a turn of power up.
Or do you just give him the 2 prizes and you can Sabrina next turn and kill him with Yanmega?
I am going to leave. I'm annoying him. And I understand this.
Are you gonna hit? You gonna? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It makes the most sense.
I could do 100, although no real point. So I will just do this and power up. So I have Yanmega out. If he doesn't place anything, I Sabrina and win the game with Yanmega.
So
This has been a
yourself...
very interesting game. This has been a very thought-filled game.
Yeah, and it shows the strengths of Dialga, but honestly also the weaknesses, because there's a lot of energy put on the field to just be retreating to wait
It is.
for like...
I think this one's for you though, because I think if I gave him the Dialga prize, he might have been more aggressive. Now that he doesn't have the 2 prize and I have a prize up on him, he's thinking a lot more. There's no way for him to kill this Dialga this turn. He needs to... I essentially win the game. I win the game.
80... No, but you are poisoned, so he's gonna kill you, isn't he?
Ooh, Giant Cape's clutch. No. He will kill me. No, he will do that.
Yes,
I'll take 20.
He'll kill you.
Yeah.
The poison will take you down to 10.
If he didn't Giant Cape, I won the game with Yanmega.
So he actually clutched you, yeah. Wow.
No, it is well played. The Koga was well played. It's not completely over just yet. It depends if he has a Sabrina or a Cyrus, which he probably might. But that was well played from him. Let's do the gold one.
Show off.
I do have a... It's not ideal, but it's not really... I don't have much of a choice here, do we?
Some would argue that your choice to maybe play that one less communication does make your deck... it could have helped you.
Yeah.
Maybe?
I mean, yeah. Fair play to him. That Giant Cape definitely came in clutch for him, because it would have been GG. If he has a Cyrus, he wins the game. GG.
Ah, there we go.
Well played.
So, I mean, he made a few mistakes, a few weird moves, and then he fixed
Corrected himself,
up
yeah.
But maybe he knew what he was doing with his hand, because he had a lot of cards in his hand. And that's why I think Mars is going to start to become more played card. Because
Mars would have ruined his game. Yeah,
Mars
Mars
would have ruined him.
Because he had like 5, 6 cards in his hand. Anyway, GG. Can't win them all. Still back the deck though. It could recover well to the end, but that's the dead draw start, which I think might have to look at putting a communication in for that reason.
Yeah, the problem with the deck is that it has no clear way to do mass amounts of damage without your opponent being a mass amount of damage Pokemon. So you're hoping that you can snipe Darkrai, but you are short if he's playing Capes. So
I think if I had Yanmega out earlier though, I could have been putting way more pressure on him, because I would have killed the Weezing in one shot, etc. Okay. Didn't have the problem with getting Yanma out this game. You know what? I'm gonna put one down for now, because
I was about to say
communication.
I'd hold the one Yanma just to have that Pokemon communication.
Articuno. Froakie.
Articuno.
So it's Greninja.
It's a bench. It's a automatically. I've seen 2 bench spiking Pokemon over there, so you got to be wary of your bench at this point. And if he hits a turn to Misty,
then he wins the game.
because he didn't play the other Yanma.
Well, I was hoping for the Dialga, but it's okay. See, this is for me. This is me thinking giving him too much respect, thinking he might Misty, meaning he'll attach retreat Misty, slowing him down.
If he hits a Misty 3 energies, it's game over anyway, so you might as well hold the Sabrina. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt him, really.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. It's been Pocketeers. He's going to get 3 heads, isn't he?
Ah, you lucky fish. You lucky fly.
Whew.
See those water energies? They're the tears of all the players who have played Misty and got tails first. That's what water energies are.
So I might not evolve him yet just to get an attack off.
Well, it depends. Do you think he can do 50 damage to you next turn? Is there a way?
No, he can't.
He can't snipe you yet. He could play Misty and win the game again, but either way.
Screw it. I refuse.
I mean, yes, the only reason I'd say evolve is if you're scared he's going to hit Misty again. And then and then he'd be able to 80 damage, but he doesn't.
And
So well done on that.
I wish I had Yanmega fully energized, because it would have been a very good counter kill. Fortunately, it's not.
Yeah, it feels like this deck kind of feels like it needs a Dawn.
Yeah, Dawn would have been
Because there's a lot of
clutch there.
times in the last game where if you could move an energy around on the field, it would give you a lot of options. He's gonna hit you with 80 next turn, and he's gonna kill your Yanma on the bench.
That's
So
why
you're gonna have to evolve it.
I was going to evolve him or just attack and sacrifice. Because if I do this, I'll have 100 HP.
Yeah, so at least gives you another turn to absorb damage. So you deny him at least one more turn. That'll give you time to get your Dialga up to attacking threat opportunity.
I'm trying to think, do I tank Dialga? Yeah.
I would keep Dialga on the bench. You want to force him into that extra damage on him.
Excuse me. Yeah, the Rocky Helmet.
Oh, the problem is we didn't consider the fact that he's gonna Greninja.
Assuming he has Greninja.
Yeah. If he had Greninja though, you'd be dead. You saved yourself one turn, put some damage on him.
In hindsight, I could have powered up the Yanmega.
Yeah.
Because that would have allowed me to kill him this turn. Which I should have done. But we didn't know, did we?
No, we didn't have enough energy to power up Dialga to power up Yanmega.
No, I mean if I attached the energy to Yanmega last turn
I see,
instead
a
of
direct
Dialga.
energy. But yeah, you're kind of playing the long game here. The thing is, you have to take out that Articuno next turn before he can take out your now 2 prize on the bench. So maybe that was a bit of a misplay on my part.
Well, he has 10. He'll do 10 damage. So it might be time to... There's no point doing that just yet. I have a decision to make. He can't kill it unless he has Cyrus or Sabrina. What are the chances of that? Or Cyrus, sorry. Pretty high. The only way I can think of this happening is power him up, secure the prize. Damn, I need a Dawn. I back a Dawn in this deck. With the extended energy acceleration, I'm making that change after this video. Because this means I'm top decking a Yanmega. This means I'm hoping he doesn't have a Cyrus.
Yeah.
Screw it.
Go with your gut. Yeah, that's what I would have done.
This is too much gamble. This depends on his gamble, I suppose. He can't do it unless he has a Cyrus. If he has a Cyrus, fair play.
He should be running 2 Cyruses in a bench splashing deck. So there's a good chance he has one. But there's still a chance that he doesn't. But not only that, he could have also Greninja'd that.
Yeah, but I think he would have Greninja'd last turn, which means he didn't have it in his hand. Interesting choice to go with the 80. Oh no, fair. I understand. Never mind. I don't know what I'm saying. I get to take a prize off of him for this now, though.
2 prizes. So you actually kind of back in the game as long as he can't counter kill you.
I'm doing this because next turn I'm going to do 100 and Sabrina someone else unless he has what you call it, a Greninja.
So a game's sitting pretty even.
It's not completely lost, no.
I don't see how he can win the game in the next turn, and all you need to do is hit that Yanmega and we're good to go.
Even so, I just need a Sabrina technically, and I can 100 damage his Froakie.
Yeah, so you've got the game, and I don't see what
he needs to play an Articuno to stall. He conceded.
He conceded. He knew.
We take
so
it.
It was a tense game, but you still had it.
Here we go. There we go. It's all about the plays. Got to think about the plays.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Again, let me know in the comments what you would make what changes you'd make to this deck. If you have not joined our Discord, join it. It's very fun. We host tournaments. It's good. We are also Limitless official. We have our profile on Limitless registered and confirmed. So we'll be hosting tournaments on Limitless soon. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Leave a like on the video. Share it with your friends. Let us know if you enjoy the content. Otherwise, we'll change it up. But stay tuned because we'll do another deck list this week and a tournament review. So thank you guys for watching.